Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we've been waiting for 3 months of SHSHL action. It's the championship rematch between North Penn and Central Bucks South. The 16-0-0 North Penn Knights looking to get the trophy they came oh so close to getting a year ago before it was the CB South Titans knocking them off in the semifinals 4-3 in a thrilling matchup that we broadcasted 1 year ago today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rally Sports Network pregame show. I am Ethan Whitney, joined alongside Jaden Clemmer and Ilya Rubis. This is the most excited I'll say I've been for a broadcast in a long time. This is going to be a phenomenal game. And I guess first question for both of you guys would be just how excited are you guys for a great matchup, a rivalry game in the championship, everything on the line? And Jaden, I know you love it. We'll probably see a lot of physicality between these two fierce rivals.
Yeah, after last night,
right.
North Penn's game versus Pennsbury, that wasn't much of a game, but it was definitely entertaining. It was definitely entertaining. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best hockey we're gonna see all season. I mean, these two teams are star-studded. This is a matchup that is emotionally wrought for both teams, especially North Penn looking for revenge for last season and also trying to remain undefeated. If I am correct, I believe it was you that said they have not lost a game in a year.
They haven't lost a regular season game. Their last loss was a year ago today.
Yeah, their last loss, period.
Yes.
So that's trying to maintain an undefeated 365-day winning streak. I mean, not
364 right now.
It's impressive.
Okay, yeah. So that's on the line, as well as a championship, which is by far the bigger
thing.
thing.
I guess feeding off of that, look, you mentioned these two teams rivals in the County Line Cup. How big of a factor do you two think that's going to play into their mentality heading into tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, these are teams that are very, very good. They're also very, very physical, and being physical against a team who you have a bit of a rivalry with is a lot easier. it comes a lot more naturally, and I think we'll see a lot of physicality tonight. We'll see a lot of whistles blown, if I had to guess, and yeah, I mean, hopefully these coaching staffs are good enough to keep their teams composed and focused on the game and kind of take some of that emotion that gets a little too hot, take some of that out of the game. That would be beneficial for either team. But any game like this is going to be really wrought with just emotions. You know, the atmosphere is here, people are here, parking lot is packed out completely. Could not find a spot. I think I parked illegally, but hopefully, don't tow me, Hatfield Ice. Please don't tow me. But
I should have said that live.
2002 Chrysler Sebring.
Regardless, Jake, what do you think of the rivalry?
I mean, matchup? we saw that one rivalry game earlier in the season. I forget which teams it was, but I mean, I believe that was for the 1 seed. I think that game was for where it was a dude, I can't remember, but I don't think tonight it's gonna matter. I think I'm getting the
championship game doesn't matter.
No. I'm saying the rivalry. It won't matter for the championship tonight because we already saw in that one game.
Right. Switching over to focusing.
Dude, I can't remember it.
On North Penn, we think the star player for them that we've seen all season long has been Andrew Norton, number 7. He is, like I've said a lot of times, a wizard with the puck on his stick. He is incredible. One-on-one matchups. There's simply no one that I've seen in this league better than him. What do you guys expect to see from an MVP candidate heading into the biggest game of his season and arguably the biggest game of his SHSHL career?
Yeah, I mean, this is a game where you're really going to rely on your stars, and they're going to lean heavily on him, and I know CB South is going to lean heavily on trying to stop him. And that'll be the name of the game for CB South is just shutting down North Penn, keeping the puck out of their hands because they're just so dangerous with the puck in their hands. And also, I think the important thing is to stop them from going on these streaks. We've seen them have periods where they will score 4 or 5 goals, sometimes 6. It's just when the floodgates open, the floodgates are open for North Penn. They ride that momentum super, super well. So if you're CB South, you're going to work on kind of sticking a knife in that momentum, cutting that and just interrupting it and making sure that they don't get on a roll. That's very, very important. And you really have to define the game early to stop them from getting on that roll. And that's why they haven't lost the game, because that's the most difficult thing to do in this league is to stop North Penn from getting on a roll.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's just going to be pure dominance. North Penn I don't want to say all game, but we were talking to the assistant coach yesterday, and he said they are a third period team. So I can imagine if we get off to a slow start with North Penn, I mean, longer we wait into the game, I think we're going to see Sam Norton and a bunch more key players in their offense really start to tear up on the ice.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, Dan got a chance to catch up with members of the North Penn coaching staff prior to the game. Let's give it a listen.
It's Vitus, right? Yeah, Vitus. You got it. Just make sure.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. I'm Danny McDevitt, joined alongside Coach Vitus, North Penn Knights. Coach, you got a big game ahead of you against CD South. Are there any strategical changes you're putting into the game tonight?
No, I think we got to come out and play our game. We got a number of talented forwards, extremely strong defense, and two very talented goalies. I think it's just we got to come out and play our game and be ready for it from the beginning. We played these guys twice earlier in the season. They're a talented team, so we got to be ready to play, and I think we will be.
So obviously a historic rivalry, the County Line Cup. These teams know each other very well, and they've played each other for the season. You guys own the season series at 2-0. How do you plan to keep that rivalry tension in check and make sure your players aren't really feeding into it too much?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the first 5 minutes of the game, Suburban League Championship game, North Penn, CD South, it's going to be action-packed, right away, right from the beginning. So, we got to keep our emotion in check, play with energy, but play within our game. And, we do that, we'll be in a good spot.
And you've been said to be a late-stage team. Your team really gets hot in the late periods of the game. Are you guys going to try to come out very aggressive or try to stand your pace and play the game you want to play?
Yeah, no, I think we want to do what we did last night against Pennsbury. So, we jumped on Pennsbury early and we just didn't look back. So, that's the game plan tonight. Hopefully we can get that first goal, and if we can, let's just keep it going. If we don't, we know it's a long hockey game. We got to just keep battling and get back in time.
With two goalies in the net who are amazing in this league, how does it feel like having the reliability of both of them in the net?
Andy and Aiden are great having back there between the pipes. We know if we make a mistake out there, we got them back there that we can count on to bail us out. Quigley played a great game last night, and Andy's got to start tonight, so we'll be in a good spot.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Have a great one.
Thanks a lot.
Back to you guys.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rally Sports Network pregame show. We are moments away from the championship matchup here only on the Rally Sports Network. Let's get into our prime time picks here on the Rally Sports Network. See who picked who in the final game of the SHSHL season in North Penn, for CB South. Starting off with our fan vote. The fans went with the 16-0-0 North Penn Knights. I believe it was 79% of the popular vote. Up next, Christina. See what she picked. And we're back.
Whoa.
It's great to see you all again.
I love looking at my own reflection.
We know. You were watching the intermission show during the broadcast.
Hi.
But Christina also going with North Penn to stay undefeated in a 6-4 win. Jaden looking great in that picture in the circle. And he gets a 4-3 win for North Penn. You want to talk about it?
Want to talk about it? I mean, I'm just gonna beat the points that I already brought up. I think.
No, talk about the picture, please.
Ow! That picture.
Come on.
That picture.
The game.
Yes. But to beat the points in from earlier. Actually, no. What I wanted to bring up, Leahy. How do you? I forget what I was gonna ask.
Let's see who Dan picked for the SHSHL championship game.
That was by far the worst pick I've ever seen.
Dan on the mic now. You can hear him. Dan,
yeah, so I'm back.
Here's Dan.
So basically, for my picks this playoffs, you guys know what I've been taking.
Yeah, the
I
underdog.
took Sauderton against CB South.
The losers.
I took the underdog in the Pennsbury game. I said Pennsbury was going to win. I took CB East.
And then they got mercy ruled.
You know,
how'd that
go? Exactly. So you love to see an underdog story. That's what you love, you know?
Yeah.
But in this league, underdogs just don't win. It just doesn't
I've been telling you this for 3 years.
It just doesn't happen. And I've finally come to realize that, and that's why I'm taking North Penn to win 7-3. I don't think it's going to be close.
Wow.
This is an amazing offense we're seeing this year out of North Penn. They are unstoppable. They mercy ruled an incredible Pennsbury squad. They are just
shameless plug.
All right, come on. I gotta say some praise on my boys there. But I mean, there is no getting past this North Penn team. They're winning tonight.
Ilya, how about you?
I picked North Penn. I forgot what score I picked, but 4-3.
You and Jaden.
If I had to guess, I would say that North Penn is going to control this game, but CB South is going to make a run near the end. And I think it's going to be too little too late, but I think they're going to make it a close game. Whether that's the score, whether it's a little higher, I don't know. But I don't think that they'll be blown out by North Penn. I think this will be a closer game. CB South is a team that is defensively really, really good. And I think they can shut down this offense. If anybody can, it's the CB South's defense.
They made Pennsbury look motionless. They really only had one great shot, and that was off Shane Gleisner with a miracle shot from the point.
Yeah.
Now, for my pick, I'm in a similar vein as Dan here. I am not huge with underdogs in the SHSHL. This CB South team, I do love them. I think they have a great defense, a lot of depth on the roster. They're a team that we saw a win away from the SHSHL championship last year from winning it all, like this CB South team. But I don't just think North Penn is the best team in this league. I think it's the best team in the state, and frankly, maybe one of the best in the country. I picked North Penn in a, I believe, 5-2 victory for the Knights. I think they have the perfect season.
We got a board to watch here.
Wow.
Everybody has taken North Penn.
That's nobody took the underdog here. And I think that it's easy to see why. This is a team that is undefeated. And
if CB South wins tonight,
for a year, by the way,
our DMs are going to be flooded.
Yes, if CB South wins this, they're going to screenshot that one, and we will never be allowed near a CB South game again.
Locker room material right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They probably got this on a locker room TV. Just
I have some insight here. In the parking lot, I was driving looking for a spot, and the North Penn guys were out there playing football. Some of the coaches were there, just tossing around a ball. And they saw my car drive by. They're like, "Oh, Rally Sports Network!" Yeah, they're cheering for me. The CB South guys, I was trying to drive through. They were like standing in my way. I'm like, "Hey guys, you gotta move. You gotta move out to the side." And they kind of glared at me, and they did part ways eventually.
I have an important question for
you
here.
The mood is a little different, and I think that's. Yeah, what's your question,
Dan? Did this affect your pick in any way?
No, I made my pick before this. I think North Penn is by far the best team in this league. Maybe the best team in the state. And this is a team that is really ready to win it all. If they don't, that would be incredibly embarrassing. I mean, this is a team really.
That took a turn.
You've been gunning for this all year. You're undefeated. If this is the game you drop, that goes without saying. That speaks for itself.
You can always count on Ilya Rubis for the fighting words.
You can't drop this. You can't lose this game. This is the game. Okay.
This is the game.
365-day undefeated.
I don't know if you guys touched on this.
We did rivalry game.
The rivalry game. This is the County Line Cup we're talking about here.
Yeah.
This is a rivalry game in a championship. This is like the Cowboys-Eagles playing in the Super Bowl. This is incredible.
Yeah, they're making their entrance now, and they have energy, man. Look at those guys.
Both squads coming out with some energy.
Yeah.
Slavo leading the way for the Titans there, as you can see.
I mean, energy's an interesting thing to watch. We saw North Penn after feels like every goal they scored on Wednesday, just yesterday. It was like they were emotionless. It was just another day in the office. We'll see if that changes with both the championship on the line and obviously want to get under the skin of your rivals just a little bit.
Close it out.
Close it out. That's all we got. Well, we are moments away from the final game of the SHSHL regular season. Don't go anywhere. Every single moment comes down to tonight, only on Rally Sports Network, the SHSHL championship game.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Follow me to Finney McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finney's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finney McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finney McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Test. All right, perfect. Two Suburban High School Hockey League programs remain. Tonight, only one leaves as champion. From Hatfield Ice, just north of the Philadelphia City line, as we welcome you to the SHSHL Championship live on the Rally Sports Network. Inside this building, tonight, everything is on the line for the SHSHL Championship. On the one side of the ice of the North Penn Knights, the top seed, undefeated, dominant from start to finish. In the semifinals, North Penn left no doubt, overwhelming the Pennsbury Falcons in an 11-1 Mercy Rule victory, reinforcing why they are the league's standard and why they are undefeated. But just 1 year ago on this very day, North Penn's season ended at the hands of CB South, their only loss in the past 364 days. And tonight isn't just about a title, it's about finishing what was left undone for this North Penn squad. Standing across the ice is that team that left that heartbreak. The CB South Titans return to the championship stage this year after another statement performance upsetting CR South 2-0 in the semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, they've done it before, and now they're back with a chance to get the championship once again. The CB South Titans, it's dominance versus belief, perfection chasing redemption against a team that's already played the role of spoiler. Win and you're champions, lose and the season ends here. Good evening, everyone. I'm Daniel McDevitt, and it's a pleasure to have you with us for tonight's Suburban High School Hockey League Championship on the Rally Sports Network. Alongside me on color commentary is Ethan Whitney with Jaden Clemmer on camera, and Ilya in the control room bringing you tonight's action from the director's seat. Ethan, North Penn has been untouchable all season, but CB South knows exactly how to beat them when it matters most. How does that much history affect the puck drop tonight?
I mean, Dan, this is incredible. What a chapter in the history of the County Line Cup that we are getting to cover tonight. I can't wait. For CB South, I think that's exactly what they're resting on. Obviously, they lost both of their games to North Penn. Everybody did. But they know how to beat them when it matters. Like you said,
a year ago, all they had to do was get them in that one time, and that is what they were able to do for North Penn. They're just trying to take care of business like they've done not all season, but for the past 364 days. And you have to imagine there is nothing more that they want to do than to be able to make it a full year even and do it against these guys. I mean, what a game. What a story we have going into tonight's matchup.
Quite an incredible storyline. You can catch tonight's broadcast here on the Rally Sports Network. Make sure to click subscribe and check us out for all SHSHL content next season. But as we get ready, we're going to step away from our microphones as the national anthem is about to be played here at Hatfield Ice. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
There we go, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this place is rumbling following the national anthem as both squads are ready to play. Ethan, I don't know how that doesn't get you fired up.
It does. I mean, this is incredible. The moment that every single moment, every goal, every save leading up to this very game, I mean, this is just incredible.
I mean, you can just kind of tell what this means to these teams. This is an incredible matchup. This is our first time here at the sorry, you were there, but first time broadcasting the SHSHL Championship.
It was a heck of an atmosphere last year, and I can only imagine more of the same. Each of these teams looking to get a chip off their shoulder. North Penn looking to, beat who beat them last year, and CB South looking to get over the hump. Obviously so close, but so far last year. And they ended up walking away with no trophies.
Packing up with the student section, getting ready.
Hopefully they can stay a bit calmer this time.
Yeah, they had a little trouble last time.
Emotions boiled over.
But plenty of star-studded players on the first team. We have Samuel Norton, the all-national SHSHL first team. Samuel Norton, a forward. James Boyle, a defenseman. Andrew Norton in goal, who's playing in goal tonight. Aiden Quigley in goal tonight. So a lot resting on his shoulders. They're going with Quigley in the net as we get a shot of him. He's been incredible all season. Aiden Quigley with a 0.963 save percentage. But we'll see what the Titans can do against them as the puck drop goes. Cabrelas clears the puck along the near side. Norton trips. They're trying to call for a penalty, but they don't get it. Now Boyle moves this across the middle of the ice. Norton pressed up along the far side corner. He knows how to create separation as he dangles the puck and now leaves it behind him for Cabrelas. Back up to the neutral zone and cleared into North Penn territory. Icing is the call.
Norton wasting absolutely zero time getting involved and making life harder for the CB South defense. Hey, if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, follow me over to Finney McGee's Pub, voted Best Irish Bar 2 years running in 2024 and 25, and this year's winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour is the place to be Monday through Thursday from 3 to 7 with $2.50 domestic bottles and some awesome food specials. And every other Tuesday, you can test your knowledge with Trivia Night. Finney is also the perfect place to catch all your favorite sports games.
So Norton with the puck once again, a familiar sight for these Knights is that all across the crease and left out, but the Titans are going to be able to jump on it and get it out of there. Kelly Del Ricky moves the puck up to the corner and bringing them down to the ice there with Slobo, but they're immediately going to call a penalty for holding. I'm not sure who this is going to be called on. Norton's not happy, so I figure it's him. Seemed like he was trying to shrug him off, but furthermore, it's a CB South power play coming up.
And just a silly mistake from Norton there, letting emotions boil over, and now you're putting the Titans on the power play early. And I get it, it's a rivalry game, but you're only 50 seconds into this one. Got to try and at least keep your composure a little more than that, but now a golden opportunity for the Titans to strike first.
Savati and Ryan Frey in a face-off circle. We've seen a lot of Ryan Frey so far this season. He's got 2 goals in the postseason here.
Fry. He corrected me.
Fry, my mistake. Yeah, Fry. I don't get where the E comes from. But now dangerous opportunity. Quigley with the kick save. Up to the far side. The puck is cleared in North Penn. A much-needed clear as the icing's waved off. Now Napolitano, another star-studded goalie. We've seen him throughout our tenure here at Raleigh as Jamison Crouch now with the puck. The big defenseman moves the puck to the low slot. His team not able to jump onto it. Now here come the Cabrelas brothers.
Good defense from Crouch.
Puck sent back up to the neutral zone, and Gibson has some speed. Finds his teammate open, the shot, and he scores early. CB South take the lead. Montonga comes in with the clutch. It's 1-0.
And White just played two-way hockey. The great defense from Jamison Crouch creates the opportunity. It's a 2-on-1, and Montonga buries it. And what a pitch-perfect start for the Titans, capitalizing off the penalty. And you can feel the energy in this place. This is incredible.
What an incredible start for the Titans. They just had that breakaway. It was the 2-on-1. The defenseman bit on the puck, and he paid for it as they left him wide open.
That primetime picks graphic is going to haunt us, isn't it?
Hey, maybe. North Penn can't have it in their mind that this game is given. This is still the championship, and this is still the SHL. Anything can happen. The old Elliot Rubis quote, any given Wednesday on a Thursday night.
On a Thursday night.
So from behind the net, holds the puck, digs it out and passes it off to Willison. Willison moves it to the middle of the ice, but Boyle trying to scramble to get it. Now has one defenseman in front of him. Moves past Ostrobrod and now checked and loses a puck. His teammate Dunn able to collapse onto it. Holds it near side. Back out to the benches. Lombardi tried to set his teammate up. But now here come the Knights. Fry races past the blue line. And now Lombardi trying to make some separation. But Lord had an opportunity but feels to check. North Penn take the puck. This arena is packed tonight. Always great to see a good crowd out here at Hatfield Ice.
Probably the most we've seen all season.
100%. Titans move it up to Montonga. Slabo trying to play the puck, hold it by the blue line. Now Daniel Cabrelas along the far side boards. Skates out, moves the puck. Holding it, letting the play develop. His team spreads out. See Silvati on his left, Kelly Del Ricky in front of him. Across the ice, passes it over. Slabo intercepts it and fires. It goes off the mask of Quigley and saved. Slabo really showing that he wanted that. And he's going to see that one in his nightmares if it comes back to haunt him.
And something's just gotten into this North Penn team early. They're making silly mistakes that you don't usually see them make. And obviously CB South able to capitalize off the first one. And on the power play, Slabo just missed that one. But just looking off so far.
In the County Line Cup this year, North Penn beat CB South 8-1. And then just recently, January 9th, CB South went down 5-2 against North Penn. So they're looking to get the season sweep here if you're the Knights, but CB South, they're playing with their backs against the wall as the underdogs. They lead. Crouch, bank pass off the board. Slabo clears. Andrew Norton out of the net, needing to get rid of this one. He's got to get back in the net. I don't know why he's holding it. But now Del Ricky picks up the puck, moves it up to Lagora. Intercepted and stolen by Sinigo. Now Sinigo with an opportunity. The wrist shot, saved.
And CB South just laying on the pressure so far, just really capitalizing off of every missed pass, every mental error that North Penn has made. They have taken advantage of. And just, when you want to talk about taking what they're giving you, this has been incredible.
So
Small
face-off coming up.
But still.
Landon Hostetter playing the puck. Leaves it for his teammate, Samuel Norton. Norton's got speed, but Sanigo's in chase. Now moves past 3 defensemen and towards the net. Stays out. He keeps the puck. And now back to the high slot. It's amazing as he kicks up the Gatorade bottle. He scores. Put it perfectly on the top shelf. That was magic.
And you can see his energy from down there. He just punched the glass. I mean, that was incredible. How about the student section for CB South feeling in? But for Andrew Norton, what a way to just shake off the penalty, shake off the mistake by burying one. I mean, that is just a testament, rather.
And honestly, an unassisted 5-on-1 goal there.
Yeah.
That was incredible. And just like we said, I mean, we've been talking about it this whole time, the separation that Samuel Norton can have.
Or Samuel Norton, my bad.
He could have taken that shot from the crease earlier in that play, but he moves back out to the high slot and puts it home, and that just shows his incredible skill.
Yeah, and if you had any question if this was a rivalry matchup, I think him punching the glass next to the CB South student section should have answered that for you.
So CB South now move the puck up to the near side. Slabo tried to redirect it, and it goes out of play. We'll get a face-off on the blue line, or just past the blue line.
What a start it has been here from a Hatfield ice.
1-1, and we knew they were going to come out slugging, but what a great sight. There's just 12 minutes left to go here in the first period. To the near side, Crouch releases and going to be caught there by Quigley. Quigley now tosses this one up to the neutral zone. Ostrobrod and Lagorin. Chase Lagor might have it. Uses his body to contact. Now holds on to the puck. But now he's facing some disruption here from Fry. And a little bit of extracurricular, but Silvati trying to get to the puck. Goes out to the neutral zone. North Penn has to regroup. Leahy with the puck. Moves it back out to Silvati. Silvati with the redirection. Gets it over to Boyle. Boyle fires and saved by Napolitano.
Now North Penn, they look a lot more settled in. They're starting to do their thing. Napolitano, after a quiet first couple minutes of the period, now 5 shots on goal. It feels like 4 of them have come in the last 2-3 minutes of game time.
If you wanted action in this game, you got it already. It's 1-1 with just 5 shots on goal each. Face-off one here by the Titans. Jamison Crouch takes the puck and moves it back out to the neutral zone. Calling for icing here is Quigley, and he gets it.
So now North Penn going to be able to continue their offensive assault. And like I mentioned, the X factor of this team is the amount of shooters that they have. J&J Glassworks, when it comes to your home, details matter. At J&J Glassworks, we build every shower, door, mirror, and glass enclosure with precision, pride, and a touch of luxury. From consultation to installation, we do it right every time. Trusted by homeowners, builders, contractors across Bucks and Montgomery County. Because when quality matters, the difference is clear. Call J&J Glassworks at 215-966-1577 or visit jjglasswork.com.
Puck moved out to the point. Cabrella's backhanded pass over to Willison. Willison holds, fires, wraps it around the net. Trying to get there is Hostetter. He takes some contact from Lucchesi. Now Lichtenstein moves it up to the neutral zone. And it rolls all the way over to Norton. He's going to pick up the puck.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of this game.
Sorry, our mistake. Norton in the net.
Norton in the net.
We apologize. Andrew
like
Norton.
This game, you feel like for North Penn side of it, you feel like it's going to come down to the 2 Nortons. How is Andrew Norton going to do in net, and how is Samuel Norton going to be able to do on the ice? Samuel Norton obviously off to a great start with a goal of his own. So watch them 2 tonight for sure.
So Andrew Norton in the net for the North Penn Knights. On the other side of the ice, Napolitano. Both star-studded goalies. But now here comes the breakaway from Ostrobrod. Tries to leave it out, but Norton's going to come out of the net and toss it to the near side. Held up in the neutral zone. Cabrera skating back into his own end. Hostetter takes this. Gives it right back to the Titans. Now back and forth here as North Penn takes possession. Trying to get this one over to Shingle. Shingle's not able to hold on to it. And now Crouch uses his body to get this behind the net.
So Trapp's just trying to get some pressure. They have been shut out these last couple minutes.
Yeah, both squads here really just trying to find some offensive rhythm. As Shingle moves across the blue line, around the face-off circle, fires and off the left pad. Crouch trying to get this one past the blue line as Hostetter picks up on it. Now Daniel Cabrelas in a dangerous spot. The poke check successful.
Great defense by Fry.
Lord now finally gets this out to the neutral zone and even further into North Penn territory. Holding it up here is Gibson as it goes off the back of his stick. And now dangerous breakaway for Norton, and he puts it away. That's number 2 for him on the night. Pickpocketed and put away.
And that one is going to haunt Lord in his nightmares. He just makes the mental error, and you can't do that with number 7 across from you. And he's got his second in 7 minutes, and he is fired up on the ice. But North Penn just flashing the ability, and they are riding their stars tonight, specifically Samuel Norton, rather. His brother Andrew also off to a fine start in the net, but
just less than 7 minutes, he's already on hat-trick watch.
That is his talent level. I mean, he is an X factor.
Incredible skill Samuel Norton does have.
You gotta love I love or hate the cockiness that he plays with, too. It's incredible to watch from a broadcaster's perspective, I'll say.
Jameson Crouch now lifts the puck and tosses it over towards Norton. Norton, backhanded pass over to Boyle. Now with it is Lombardi. Lombardi over to Lagora. Back up to the top part of the ice. Boyle skating around the defenseman, O'Regan. And now the shot goes wide of the net. Holding it is Lombardi. Tries to get the pass over to Leahy. And now Salvati with the shot, rips off the iron and stays out. Everybody's fighting for the puck as it's in the corner. And now some contact after the play is. Here we go. It's getting physical. And at the center of it there is Leahy again. And we saw him take a big hit in the Pennsbury game. Some words being exchanged here between the referees as Lagora pleading his case.
I mean, a lot just happened there. First of all, I'm not sure how that puck stayed out of the net. And then in the scrum to try and push it in, looks like punches started being thrown after the whistles. No penalties, though. They're going to let him play on. I mean, that is what you'll get out of a rivalry game, especially with these stakes.
And especially with this game, someone's going to talk to Napolitano. They've got an area on them that they've just been hitting all night. And we saw that one miraculously go off the iron.
Best or worst sound in sports.
The post, the goalie's best friend.
That's up near us.
Yeah, that one, I could have caught it. As now Cabrelas with the breakaway looks to the net, fires, and this one stays just right of the goal.
You know, if Norton, the skater, got a goal and the goalie got an assist, I think that would be insane.
Del Ricky moves this over to Cabrelas. Cabrelas pushed down to the ice, wanting a call as Fry took him down hard. Gibson now trying to move past the captain. The centering pass finds nobody as Lord bank passes it over to Fry. Fry takes the contact from Samuel Norton. Trying to move this around the defenseman Gibson, but Gibson able to stand tall. And now back and forth passing the shot and put on the chest of Norton. He makes the save.
And just good goldfish memory here from CB South, just trying to recoup themselves after their dominant first 2 or 3 minutes of the game. And it feels like it's been all North Penn, but now you got the offensive zone face-off chance to tie it up. I mean, as much as we love this North Penn team, and they are incredible, we have to remind ourselves that this is a uber-talented Titans team as well.
Dominic Gibson and Hatfield going to the face-off circle. Knight's going to win this one, but Gibson showing him some speed. The Titans, they play at such a fast pace, and that's hard to keep up with. Norton comes out of the net. Now I'll pass this one behind him over to Cabrelas. Moves this to the neutral zone. Holding it across the blue line is Hatfield. Shot fired. And now near side. Jameson Crouch with the puck. Flicks it up and into the air. Gibson catches it and puts it down for himself. As icing called, Norton will take the puck, and we're going to face off in CB South territory.
Loving the energy we're seeing from these two student sections, but if you're a CB South fan, I think the thing you can rest on right now is that the 2 goals that North Penn has, feels like they're essentially works of magic by Samuel Norton. The only problem with resting it on that is he can certainly do it a third time. So It's interesting to see how that'll play out and how the Titans offense can try and, pick themselves off their feet here.
So face-off coming up here as they get this one out to the point. Lombardi now fires, and this one's going to go off the pad of Napolitano. Salvati now sees him in the crease, tried to move the puck across, but Crouch able to make himself big and keep it away. Now Crouch and Hostetter with some contact here. It's the puck up against the boards in the far corner. Lombardi now whiffs on the pass, takes some contact from Slobo, and now more people tripping as Leahy goes down. Whistle's blown.
See, this is on, I believe, CB South.
Yeah, it's going to be on Ryan Fry. He's going to go to the box, the alternate captain serving some penalty time. The referee giving some warning, as that's going to be his first 2 penalty infraction minutes of the playoffs. So 2 minutes for cross-checking. Face-off looming.
Love the official defending his call there.
Yeah, the officials are not going to let anything fly. This is the SHSHL Championship. Live on Rally Sports Network, of course. Now the puck moved over to the near side. Shingle fires. Glove save. Napolitano.
You couldn't help yourself, could you?
Couldn't. If you're enjoying tonight's broadcast, make sure you subscribe and make our broadcast possible. So one part makes our SHL broadcast possible is your subscriptions.
Please, I'd like to eat
It's completely
tonight.
free, you know?
I'd like to eat tonight.
You can follow us on Instagram at Rally Sports Network. Subscribe to us for more SHL content. Shingle now. In the high slot, moves it over to Cabrelis. Boyle now holds the puck. Shingle one-timer. And saved by Napolitano.
And North Penn really doing a good job just sustaining the offensive pressure. CB South in a desperate need of a clear. Still a minute and a half left on this power play, or I suppose a minute 29, but I think the point stands.
Salvati stepping up here against Slobo. Now back out to the point here as Cabrelis reaches the stick out, goes off the boards and out to the near side. Holding it is Shingle. Shingle taking his time, has some pressure. Shingle to Salvati, back to Shingle. Boyle holds the puck, thinks about it, gives it back to Shingle. Shingle now fires this one, goes off the shoulder to Napolitano. Now back out to the crease, and he whiffs on a shot. Slobo is able to get it away. Norton comes out of the net.
CB South gets a huge break there, and Napolitano really starting to settle in. They're going to need a lot of him tonight. Like I mentioned, goalies are usually the 2 most important people on the ice in games like this, and they've got him going right now.
Andy Norton been incredibly risky coming out of the net tonight. We keep seeing that. Could lead to something dangerous here, but now here we go. Jamison Crouch backing up as Cabrelis has the open opportunity, fires, and it goes off the mask.
Just off the mask there, Napolitano, like I mentioned, really starting to settle in. Now, 11 saves on 13 shots, still 36 seconds left on this power play. And North Penn doing a great job sustaining pressure after that bit of a wild sequence there.
Good on Jamison Crouch to make sure that passing lane was closed off. It's now back up to Boyle on the blue line. Moves it near side. Shingle has it. Now Boyle. Passes off to his teammate. Cabrelis moving towards the low slot and not able to get anything off. But now Samuel Norton. He's dangerous with the puck. He knows how to create separation. Moving behind the net. It's killing time, though. 10 seconds. It's out to the crease. Jamison Crouch moves it. Now Boyle thinks about firing, but he's taken down by Gibson as Gibson makes a huge physical play on that one.
Yeah, Gibson maybe the defensive play of the night so far, getting that clean takedown. And hold up.
Boyle puts it on the net, and Napolitano makes a save. It's back out, and we'll get an icing call. Nope, they're going to wave it off. They said he was able to play it.
A great
So now Slabo almost poke checking the Norton there, and that would have been bad as he was out of the net. Oh. Salvati makes some contact over to Reagan. Ismael Cabrelis holds the puck near side. Backs it over to Salvati. Salvati goes down hard, wanting a call. And now from the crease, Cabrelis fires. It holds up, and now they move it back out. Slabo with the puck. What a sequence.
Can't even get a word in. What is going on here? I mean, this is amazing. After that kill from CB South, all is just gone to hell.
O'Regan now fires. Fry holds up the puck along the near side. Montanga. Cabrelas with the steal. Now North Penn going to slow things down as here comes Leahy. Leahy with some smooth moves in front of O'Regan. Wraps around the net, tries to move to the crease, but Slabo's there to read it perfectly. Puck cleared, and that's going to be an easy icing call. But Slabo wanting a penalty there. And now some words being exchanged from the referees. Seemed he had a problem with Lagora.
Yeah, just a wild sequence after that power play ended for each of these sides. Plenty of scoring opportunities, both of these goalies really starting to settle in. I mean, this has been, what a first period of hockey we have here. Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to have my voice tomorrow if it goes this way. That was a crazy sequence. Daniel Cabrelas to the puck. Moves back out to the near side corner. Goes off the stick there of Leahy. And now Dean Marino moves it near side. Cabrelas trying to get on top of it, but Leahy moves this to Daniel Cabrelas. Calling for the pass there is Hostetter, but it goes over to Leahy. Leahy one-timer. It goes off the chest of Napolitano and out to the crease.
Don't know if Napolitano saw that one. Looks like he might have just got lucky.
So Daniel Cabrelas now over to Landon Hostetter. Hostetter fires. This one caught up in traffic. A lot of movement in front of the net. Now back out to Leahy. Leahy fires and puts it in the top right corner. What a beauty. North Penn lead 3-1. And you can see some graphic imagery from the student section there. As CB South is none too happy. They are down 3-1.
Incredible camera work by the one and only Jaden Clemmer. But CB South just has to do a better job controlling these rebounds. I mean, Napolitano is just defending shot after shot after shot, and Leahy just all alone there. I mean, that just cannot happen. But what a shot there from both Leahy and Jaden Clemmer.
What a first period here so far this game. This has just been absolutely incredible. Both teams coming out slugging, but late in this first period, it's been all North Penn. I mean, I think in the last 10 minutes, it's really only been 2 shots from the Titans.
Shots on goal, I believe, are 13-2 in the last 10 minutes in favor of North Penn.
So Hatfield now racing the puck. Norton once again coming out of the net. And this is quite risky play out of Norton, but he's been able to make it work so far. But I fear it may come back to bite him.
I wonder if this was something they talked about, because I feel like he didn't do this before.
So now racing past here is Boyle. Boyle skating around the face-off circle, tried to move it to the high slot, and now Del Ricky gets a stick on it. The Titans come up with it. Now turnover after turnover. Both squads fighting for possession now. Here comes the 2-on-1. Tries to get it to Gibson. Gibson to Fry. Fry moves it around the net. The wraparound is saved, and Norton stands tall in the net.
Yeah, not bad work there by Fry. Norton was just ready for it. I believe, I know they're not saying the net came loose. Looked like a bit of movement from it there. We saw that be a problem yesterday. But like it by Fry, trying to spark plug the offense as Ilya breaks out into karaoke to my right.
Some AOK being played. Phillies season on the way. I know we're all excited here in the booth.
Absolutely.
So near side, Daniel Cabrelas comes up with the puck. So he moved this up to Shingle. Shingle over to Samuel Norton. He moves across the blue line. He's creating some space and now fires on the net. Napolitano with the kick save.
I mean, how is he able to get that close? He is incredible.
Hostetter up to Shingle. Shingle tiptoeing around the defenseman. And now the pass, backhanded. Cabrelas back to Shingle. Shingle holds in the face-off circle, backs up. Takes the puck and moves it near side. Along the North Penn benches. Norton over to Daniel Cabrelas. Cabrelas to Shingle. Shingle fires. Goes off the glass, and now stopping it against the glass there was Hostetter. Sanigo finally gets this a clear, and CB South are playing on their heels here. Norton gets it up to Norton. You don't see that every day.
No, he almost got the assist that I was talking about earlier.
That was almost a brother-to-brother assist.
In the championship, nonetheless.
As they're playing with such a high tempo right now, and it's pretty incredible.
It
so Daniel Cabrelas takes down Slabo hard. And some extracurricular contact after it, too.
It feels like CV South has lost that mojo they came out of the gate with. The tempo is just not there.
And we saw this with North Penn in the Pennsbury game. They really did a great job of getting into their heads mentally during that game, and that was a big factor in this game.
And the North Penn student section might be co-MVP if they win this.
So Slavo now moves to bank pass, but Norton coming out of the net once again and takes it. Lombardi, backhanded pass to Silvati. Fries in chase, but Hostetter leaves it for Shingle. Shingle across the logo. Here comes North Penn. Familiar sight so far this game is now the backhanded shot, and the buzzer's going to hit. That's the end of the first period, and what a first period it's been, Ethan.
Incredible. I can't believe only 34 minutes of action left, but an action-packed first 17 of them, with North Penn scoring 3 consecutive to close it out. 17-6 shots on goal for North Penn. I think that's the story of the first period.
Ladies and gentlemen, North Penn 3, Central Bucks South 1. We'll be back with you after this short commercial break here on the Rally Sports Network.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rally Sports Network. I'm Daniel McDevitt, joined by Ethan Whitney. The face-off here, won by Leahy. Delricky moves it up along the far side. Crouch comes away with the puck. Pressed up along the boards, but the Titans still regain possession. But Silvati now with the interception, reads the pass like a hawk. And now Crouch getting physical there with the poke check. North Penn really playing keep away here. Now to the near side. Silvati holds the puck. Wraps up to the middle and into the crease. Almost a put-away shot there as Boyle moves the puck up to the neutral zone and back over to the North Penn benches. Crouch clears. Goes off the boards. Kelly Delricky holds the puck. Now back up to the near side. Montanga tries to play it, but Ismael Cabrelas takes the puck, and now Boyle. But offsides whistled. We'll get a face-off.
Interested to see what adjustments CV South's defense made in that short break. They just looked off. Something was different. I don't know if they weren't communicating. I don't know if they were just simply caught off guard by specifically Samuel Norton. But interested to see what they're changing up to try and stop this damn near impossible to stop North Penn offensive.
Norton drops the puck and now moves it out to Ismael Cabrelas. Lord. Up to the far side. North Penn has possession. It's up to the point. Now Hostetter rips the shot, but catches a CB South defenseman. Hostetter, once again, he might fire it, moves the pass out, and Shingle not able to keep a hold of it. So now near side, Lord lets this one go off the glass. Now to the near side benches. Up to O'Regan. Ismael Cabrelas holding it in Titans territory. Titans still playing on their backs here. And this one goes up and into the netting And Fry did not like the step over there.
We saw that against Pennsbury, that same step over. So, guess it's a
Got
theme.
called for a penalty last time.
He did.
So
different contexts, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. But gets away with it there. And we'll get the face-off coming up.
CB South just so pinned back right now. They really got to find something on the offensive side. They haven't had a shot on goal in, I want to say, 3 to 5 minutes game time, at least.
Gibson checks Daniel Cabrelas, but the puck's able to be moved out to Dunn. Dunn finds Hatfield. Now Landon Hostetter catches it in the neutral zone.
Gibson just chose the player over the puck there, laying the hit.
So Cabrelas lets this one get behind him. Now Hostetter in chase back in his own end. Moves it up through the neutral zone. Precision pass to Daniel Cabrelas. Crouch has him pressed up, and again, this one's backed out into North Penn territory.
Just a different change of pace of the whole game so far early in the second period. A lot slower. These teams have settled in.
Slabo's in chase. We saw a lot of that in the Pennsbury game. Now Daniel Cabrelas with a good opportunity, not able to keep a hold of it. And now the Titans have an opportunity to break out. Montongo just wasn't able to receive the pass there, and a big mistake. It's now North Penn with the puck in their own end. Passes it up here to Boyle. Boyle sees his teammates in front of him and now just launches it, trying to get to Willison, but Crouch plays it. Crouch usually has the player beat on this, but not able to get the pass off to his teammate as North Penn capitalizes on the moment. Fry now with the breakaway opportunity, looking to the net, pulls back in and fires through the 5-hole. CB South, 3-2, as they score there, and they bring this deficit down to a 1-point deficit.
And Fry just gets him right back in it with the goal. And the energy in this stadium, again, from the CB South student section, is rocking. This is incredible. Fry just showing off the raw skill there. He was our player to watch in their final game of the season. And in the championship game, you got to lean on the best players you have. And it has been Fry and Norton for these sides, respectively. Fry gets his second point. Or
Long
gets
to the
CB
far
South their
side.
second point, rather.
Ethan, just some incredible highlight reel shots we're seeing. This has been just an incredible game.
Yeah, the Stars came out to play tonight, and you're seeing what they can do.
The only thing I would worry about here if I'm the Titans is both of your goals have come from a breakaway. You got to be able to stay in offensive pressure, as now Legora moving past the defenseman, takes the hit from Lichtenstein, and now pressed up on the boards. Leahy goes down hard. Now fires the shot, and Legora is held up. Thinks about the shot, goes off Napolitano. Leahy up to the point. Lombardi fires. And now Lichtenstein clears the puck. Icing called. We'll get a word from our sponsors.
At Dress to the Nines, you can turn your Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton into cash without the hassle. With expert authentication, white glove service, and top dollar payouts, we make luxury resale effortless. Your style deserves a second life. Let us do the work at Dress to the Nines.
Face-off upcoming here. Kelly Del Ricky moves the puck from the blue line. Ditches it off to the point. Lombardi has the puck on the far side. And now moves it out to the logo. They just ripped the shot. Cleared up, and Napolitano is going to leave it for his teammate, but whistle's blown.
So late whistle.
It was a very late whistle. Came after he moved the puck out. Referee saying that's on me. So,
I like the accountability.
Face-off near side. Refs have been nothing if not accountable tonight.
Yeah, no, it's been a nice start to the game, mostly letting them play. They understand the circumstances. It's been a well-officiated game to this point.
Very well officiated. Shout out to our officials. Shingle now fires the one-timer from Norton. But Sanigo escapes with it. Has Gibson to his left. Sanigo fires the early shot. And now Gibson tries to get this off to his teammate, but Daniel Cabrelas stands tall and takes it. Back over to Ismael Cabrelas. Now Daniel Cabrelas with the puck. Back over to Ismael Cabrelas. Brother to brother passing there.
Second pair of brothers for this North Penn team, too.
As Gibson comes with the puck, tries to move it over to Fry. Sanigo racing to it. but Samuel Norton checks him along the boards. They're trying to get a call.
And there's the Fry
Gibson
brothers.
has them locked up near side, but Hostetter finally able to escape away with the puck. O'Regan trying to race through it. Shingle is in chase and now gets to the puck as he read the pass. This one goes off the shoulder of Ismael Cabrelas. And now here comes Slobo, fires the shot, trying to get it through his legs, but able to cover up there was Cabrelas. Now near
Slobo
side.
Involved.
It goes off the referee, and this is big for CB South. Fry and Slobo goes down hard after tripping over Samuel Norton, and Slobo slow to get up.
He seems to be moving now. He took a big hit just then, but you know nothing's taking him out of this game. Not tonight.
Nothing like a championship game. So Reagan getting to the puck. Dishes it over to Slobo. Leahy picks it up, and it's a tired line here for the Titans. Ashabrad gets the puck. Clears it up over to the blue line. Gibson racing to it. And now Slobo has them pressed up along the CB South benches. Salvati over to Boyle. Boyle with some breakaway opportunity, moving to the net, fires, and this one just up and over the crossbar.
Body's just flying near the crease right now.
Gibson trying to get the puck out of his own end. Sends it up towards the logo, and now floods out of the neutral zone and into North Penn territory. Lombardi with the puck, slowing things down, takes a hit from the referee. You don't see that every day.
Ref's getting involved a lot on this sequence.
Over to Crouch. Crouch makes some moves past the forwards, and now across the blue line. Getting some room and tries to set this one up into the low slot. Fails to do so and now leaves it behind him. Owen Fry able to get to it. And now Crouch racing over to Leahy. Leahy, he's a strong skater, but now he moves the puck to Lagora, and the Titans get away with it. Gibson almost had the opportunity. Now Sanigo flicks it across the blue line. North Penn able to jump on top of it. Now Lombardi with the puck.
And yeah, this physicality really starting to boil over for each of these two teams. You know you can't take yourself out of it. Hold on a minute here.
Lombardi trying to get it over to Silvati. Now this one launched up and along the near side. As you were saying, Ethan?
But yeah, you know you can't take yourself out of it. North Penn especially. They know what happens the last time they let CB South get the 5-on-4, but just really hitting a stalemate here. Something's got to give.
Silvati with the puck along the neutral zone and across the blue line. Fires the shot. Stays wide of the net. Napolitano able to read it. Silvati has this one, has his teammate Cabrelas across the ice. And now from the face-off circle, fires, it's left out in the crease. Jumping on top of it is Napolitano, but it's still out.
Got poked out.
And now the catch here by Napolitano as a very dangerous sequence there for the CB South Titans.
Yeah, just too many pucks out in front of the net. Their defense has to get control of that, or it is going to bite them. I mean, it already has. But Napolitano, to his credit, looking great so far in this second period. 7 for 7 on shots.
24 shots on goal here for the Knights, 9 for the Titans. So that tells a real big story there, Ethan.
Absolutely, and that has been the story since about the 14 minutes left to go in the first. It has been just constant Knight pressure.
But now racing the puck here is Fry. Fry sees Montanga in front of him, but ends up just launching it. Kelly Del Ricky takes the hit from Slabo, now back over, and Slabo with one of the most beautiful sequences as this game is all tied up. You want to get your team back in the game, that's how you do it.
I mean, Joseph Slabordian, a man of the people, laying down the law, buries the goal, and damn near leaped over the fencing into the student section. That might be my favorite goal I've ever seen. That was
one of the best SHSHL goals I've seen, because I thought he was going to pass it over to Montanga. I looked at it and I thought there was no room for that shot, but he kept it himself, and he made an incredible shot. Ladies and gentlemen, We got a brand new game here in the second period.
Please, God, someone tell me they got a photo of him jumping into the student section. Please.
We got a photographer to our right. Up here in the booth. Hatfield Ice. Slabo takes one off the head. There is nothing keeping him out of this game.
Holy. And he had taken some big hits tonight, too.
Samuel Norton, he's a guy to kill the momentum as he now goes across the blue line, gets past one defenseman, fires, and puts it in the back of the net. The momentum killer, Samuel Norton, makes his 4-3.
He's got a hat trick halfway through the second period. I mean, you want to talk about an X factor. It's the second time he's done that after a CB South goal.
Something told me once he picked up the puck that is a guy who could kill momentum. And he does that just there as he sends all the momentum right back to the North Penn side of the rink.
I mean, he is just having the textbook definition of a legacy game so far tonight. 3 goals in a period and a half of the biggest game of the season where you're trying to do what
and
you
now,
couldn't do a year
here comes
ago.
Samuel Norton once again. He has Jamison Crouch in front of him, but now pressed up along the near side boards. And you know they're not going to let him get isolated anymore. He is just having himself a night. As the puck goes over to Jamison Crouch. Now Samuel Norton again to whiff it. Somehow the puck's just always him. Cabrelis in front of the net and stays out. He just missed a shot. Now Cabrelis has Shingle over to the middle of the ice. Back up to the far side. Holding it in good territory. Back out to the point. And now the Titans have possession. Taking a slow pace here as they move across the blue line and flick this one up. Puck stopped here. Andrew Norton seemed to get a little chippy there with Owen Frey.
I mean, yeah, it looks like we get front row seats to what is, no matter how this game ends, going to be a incredible chapter in this historic rivalry. I mean, we are watching one of the better games between these two that have ever been played just because of these circumstances.
Slow-mo fires the shot off the left pad, now left out in front of the net, and the stick save by Andrew Norton.
Incredible work in the net there.
But just an incredible game we got here, an absolute classic. If you're enjoying it, please like and subscribe to the Rally Sports Network across the crease. You can follow us on Instagram or help make these broadcasts possible by subscribing. Cabrelis with the puck, moves it over, and somehow gets it past him. And now some physical contact following the play. CB South not too happy as they regain their 2-point lead. North Penn 5, CB South 3.
And Lugara just feeding into it. As soon as that puck went into the back of the net, he turned around to share some words with the CB South Titans, and it is more than boiling over on the ice here. But North Penn, it's like a basketball game. We're moving in streaks. We had CB South goal, 3 straight North Penn goals, 2 straight CB South goals, now 2 straight North Penn goals. See how that carries on. What a night. And
what a shootout.
Halfway done.
CB South, you know they're not going down without a fight against their rivals. As we said earlier in the pregame show, Ethan, this is a huge rivalry game.
Yes, and it's showing.
Along the far side, Lucchesi has Cabrelis pressed up. Now Daniel Cabrelis escaping with the puck, moves it up to the far side. Willison banks it off the boards. Back out to the far side, Hatfield making some contact. Lord moves this up to the point, but they finally get the clear out to the neutral zone. No icing as Norton skates out of the back of the net.
And as the attrition wears on here, it's important to note that they do get a longer break between the second and third period.
Yeah, so don't go anywhere between the second intermission. We'll have our intermission report, and should be a great one, as we got plenty to talk about.
Lots.
So Lord moves the puck up to the near side. North Penn with the puck, and the backhanded shot stays out. Napolitano able to make the glove save, and now contact after the play. Tensions are really flaring. If you're the coaching staff, you got to tell your team this is not a game to get ejected from.
Absolutely
They need
not.
you in this.
I'm not sure if that. Do you know if that suspension would carry over into the next season?
I don't think so.
Oh, so really nothing to lose if you think about it.
I mean, to not play in the championship game.
Well,
I mean, that would
assuming you don't get ejected.
be one thing. So Boyle to the near side. Shingle has the puck and now moves it across the logo. Up to Daniel Cabrelas and leaves it behind him. The blind pass gets to Samuel Norton. And now holding it. He likes to move that high slot, but turns around and fires. Tried to get him off the unorthodox shot there. Is now back up to Boyle in the point. And this one goes back out to the neutral zone. Offside warning. As CB South now play the puck. And he's taking some contact in front of the net. Is Shingle. Shingle! It somehow is still in front of the net and stuck in the crease as they finally get it. And Shingle's able to get the goal. Things are running away here from the Titans. It's 6-3.
And North Penn just demoralizing CB South. I think Shingle on the initial shot thought he had it, but then Napolitano somehow just was not able to cover that one up. And who was it that had 6-3?
6-3. I think that was I had 7-4.
Was that Jaden?
Might have been Christina.
It's Jaden or Christina. I'm not really sure which, but one of you is praying for a shutout for the rest of the night.
I had 7-4, so mine's looking increasingly likely.
Mine was 5-2, so I'm already out.
I'm gonna be honest. The pace of play we're getting, I don't think any of us are getting our primetime picks correctly.
I guess the fans.
As we said earlier, it was across the board. Every one of our Rally Sports analysts
and the fans.
And the fans, yeah, and the fan vote took North Penn to win this game. So the odds stacked against the Titans so far here.
So you're all coming down with us if this goes.
You, the fans, are also responsible if we all get this wrong. So now Lagora trying to play the puck, has the opportunity for the shot, but holding it on the far side, Slabo. This one finally cleared. Norton coming out of the net and icing called. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the second period.
And Norton's just willingness to come out of the net feels like foreshadowing for something later in the night. Hasn't cost him yet. Maybe it won't. But you aforementioned it. Got to be careful, especially against a incredibly talented CB South offense. They just have not been able to find rhythm tonight.
The puck dropped and moved out to the far side. Jamison Crouch trying to get the clear. Hostetter, though, gets in the way. Leahy along the near side for North Penn. The Knights playing with some passion here. They try to rip the shot. Frey able to get in the way. Now Lagora backhanded pass trying to get to Leahy. Jamison Crouch has it. He's going to try to take this out of his own end. Passes up to Gibson. Gibson not able to hold on to it, but Sinigo is, and now he moves it across the blue line. Dump and chase here as Lombardi pressed up and into the boards. From the far side, some physical play is now Salvati with the puck. He's a tough guy physically to get past. So he moves this one into the neutral zone. And now pressed up.
CB South is trying to find something. Only 3.5 minutes to go. Cannot emphasize enough how good for morale it would be to get one more before the break. You're not going to tie this up in the next 3 minutes, but you got to at least show some fight, as it has been all night since tying the game up.
Lombardi with the puck. Fry calls it some contact, but now Jamison Crouch takes this one away and off the bank pass.
Careful there. Fry lost a glove.
Ryan Fry with this puck.
More brothers. That's crazy. 3 sets across 2 teams.
Del Ricky moves the puck through the neutral zone and off the boards. Just makes our jobs harder, you know?
Love of the game.
So back out to the blue line. Kelly Del Ricky not able to collect the pass. Now backs up into his own end. So backhanded pass gets this over to his teammate Boyle. Boyle along the near side. The pass stolen, and now here comes a dangerous play. Fry with Del Ricky in front of him. From behind the net, gets this off to Slobo in the crease, but not able to reach him. As getting in the way there was Boyle.
Just feels like it has fallen silent on the CB South side of the ice.
Samuel Norton has the puck. He's confident he can take it out of his own end, as now all he sees is Owen Fry in front of him. And now here we go, moving to the defenseman, passes it off, and not able to reach Daniel Cabrelas.
Just got to get something to get the energy up for the Titans. It is just like I mentioned, just feels quiet, too quiet for what we saw at Slobodian earlier.
So back over to Sinigo. Sinigo across the blue line, rips the shot. This one up over the head of Norton. Ostrobrod tried to play it, but North Penn seemingly too much as of right now. Samuel Norton to the net, fires and tries to set up his teammate. Norton takes a hefty hit along the boards following the play. Ismael Cabrelas back to Landon Hostetter. Hostetter fires, and the pad save out of Napolitano. Ostrobrod presses up Norton. Long to the far side. Skating away with it here is Lichtenstein. Moves it near side. It goes off the boards and called for icing. So what an incredible scene we've seen out of this squad so far tonight, Ethan.
Absolutely. North Penn, there has been some bumps for them so far in this game, but they're just over-flooded with talent, and that has been shining through. Specifically, the story of the night so far has been Samuel Norton. He's got a hat trick. He has been the cog that has made this offense move tonight, and he is trying to capture that elusive SHSHL championship trophy for the first time in 10 years for these Knights.
So Cabrelas tried to play the puck, but now Fry thinks about getting it to Montanga. Leahy gets in the way. Now Slabo for the point, rips the shot, and Norton able to flash the leather. So face-off coming up, far side of the ice in North Penn territory.
When they've been able to get pressure on Norton, they've done well. He's got just 10 saves on 13 shots, but they only have 13 shots. And that has just been the North Penn defense suffocating.
So Fry moves this over to Norton and covered up once again. Norton lays his stick out there on Slobo.
Hey, if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, follow me over to Finny McGee's Pub, voted Best Irish Bar 2 years running in 2024 and 25, and this year's winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour is the place to be Monday through Thursday from 3 to 7 with $2.50 domestic bottles and some awesome food specials. And every other Tuesday, you can test your knowledge with Trivia Night. Finny's is also the perfect place to catch all your favorite sports games, so make sure you're following Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on specials and happenings. That's Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, right in Bristol Borough. We'll see you there.
So the puck dropped and now moved behind the net. Montanga trying to play it, but he was brought down. He wanted the hooking call. And now Salvati moves near side. Across the blue line. And now moves his shot across the crease. Slobo trying to find his teammate. Shingle backs up. And now dancing through his own D zone. Passes over to Cabrelas. Cabrelas now backs up. Sees his teammate wide open. Tostetter has Sinigo in front of him and just ends up launching the puck in the Titans' territory. Crouch, though, playing it, feeling some contact from Salvati, but the national first team nominee there able to get away.
There.
It's every time there's a hit along the near side.
Can't see it, but you can feel it.
So face-off coming up. Just 13 seconds ago. Don't go anywhere during intermission. Intermission show coming up. We'll be able to break down what has been an incredible first two periods in this game. So up to the far side, Boyle picks up the puck.
When it comes to your home, details matter. At J&J Glassworks, we build every shower, door, mirror, and glass enclosure with precision, pride, and a touch of luxury. From consultation to installation, we do it right every time. Trusted by homeowners, builders, and contractors across the Bucks and Montgomery counties. Because when quality matters, the difference is clear. Call J&J Glassworks, 215-966-1577, or visit jjglasswork.com today.
So we have an extended intermission here as they're going to cut the ice, and the teams will go to their locker rooms to regroup. We'll be back with you on the Rally Sports Network. It's 6-3 from Hatfield Ice.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Buck's Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025. And the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rally Sports Network Intermission Show. It was a crazy first 34 minutes of hockey. I am Ethan Whitney, alongside our cameraman, Jaden Clemmer. I thought he was to my right. Ilya Rufus, our visual effects, and of course, Dan McDevitt on play-by-play. Guys, a wild first 34 minutes. What have you made of North Penn's ability to, every single time CD South has either taken a lead or tied up the game, they've responded with 3 straight goals? I mean, that is suffocating.
Yeah, I mean, this North Penn team, again, I said it, they go on streaks where the floodgates open, and CB South has actually not done a terrible job. This is a team that has been able to disrupt North Penn. They've gotten goals, and they've kept it close, but North Penn is on a streak right now, and as we know, it's so tough to beat that, really. This is a team that goes on streaks and wins games. They overwhelm, and CB South is being overwhelmed right now, and they have to interrupt again. They have to disrupt the game like they did in the beginning, right? Once you get this North Penn team off their rhythm, you have a bit of a chance to get some goals, maybe. Make them get the tension high, maybe get some power plays off that. That's worked out fairly well for them, but these refs seem to be letting them play, so
for sure.
That's maybe not a strategy. But yeah, what do you think, Jade?
I forget the question. Can you repeat?
What if you made of the ability of North Penn to just pile it on with 2-3 straight goal streaks?
It's pure dominance. It's pure dominance by Samuel Norton and North Penn's defense. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 2 things you can look at with both squads here. CB South, they really just can't let it get in their heads at this point. You know you're down by 3, and that's a tough lead to be going against when you're in a championship game. You never want to be that team. It's always so difficult to find it inside you to be able to say, hey, we can come back and we can beat this team. They're not better than us. But on the other side, North Penn, they're doing an incredible job of getting in their heads.
Right.
You can see how much this is getting to CB South, especially after every goal. There seems to be just more tension and more tempers coming out of the CB South squad, and that's becoming quite critical for them.
Yeah, I mean, Samuel Norton, he's making it look effortless out there, putting up points on the board. It's
already a hat trick tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, and I wanted to address that. I think that is the elephant in the room on this halftime show, the play of Samuel Norton. He is having nothing shy of a legacy game. He's got a hat trick through the first 2 periods, with, I'd have to imagine, more to come in the third. What have you made of, we mentioned, what do they need out of him tonight? We talked about that on the pregame show. And what have you made of just this incredible performance, and we really couldn't have asked for much more of him?
Yeah, I mean, that's a guy who's right now, he is hot-handed, a hat trick in the first 2 periods.
Alliteration.
By the way, incredible first 2 periods of hockey. Some of the best hockey we've seen played, period. This is high intensity, fast-paced. In the second period, they kind of settled into it a little more, but it's 100%
still up there for one of the best hockey games we've ever broadcasted.
Oh, definitely, yeah. 100%. And our viewership reflects that right now. Thank you all, everybody, for watching.
Make sure everybody, we know how many viewers are out there. We'll be counting who subscribed after this.
Yeah, thank God we wore suits today, right?
You'll get letters in the, see, some of us just chose to look good. Some others,
backwards Eagles hat.
Some just show up, roll out of bed. Actually, when I picked him up, he did roll out of bed.
You serious?
Yes, you did.
You have a job. and then went to sleep. We can't hear you. You don't have a headset.
I got home from work, and then 10 minutes later, Daniel arrives at my house to get me. I didn't even get a chance to show.
He got enlisted.
It was
all the help we can get here, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like
and that's our segue to say, please subscribe and make the broadcast here at Rally Sports Network possible. As we hope to come back and do more SHL content next year. But next question, Ethan.
That acronym's really tripping you up tonight, SHSHL.
So I just decided to say SHL, let's get a little more slang.
All right, no, fair enough. Moving on to the next question here. For CB South, the team that we know is uber talented, they flashed at moments tonight. They have just been unable to find any sense of consistency. I believe all 3 of their goals have come on breakaways. What do you need to see from CB South's offense, who need 3 goals in 17 minutes to save their season as we disappear from your screens? But Ilya Rubis, what do you need to see? Jeez, Jaden, he's banging off the glass.
He brought the energy.
I don't know what we need to see out of CB South this disruption.
Energy like that.
They've had success tonight getting their sticks in there, disrupting passes, intercepting passes, just getting North Penn off their game a bit, and they have to focus on keeping that though. They've been unable to capture a moment and ride that moment to a streak of goals. They've basically just functioned off of momentary disruptions, and it's tough to win a game like that. You really got to start possessing the puck for a lot longer, and you got to start actually really owning the game. Because right now they've functioned off of simple disruptions, simple streaky plays. But North Penn is just dominating, and you gotta dominate yourself. You gotta control that puck, and that's super important.
Honestly, that's one of the things you can break it down to here, as you said, is they all 3 goals have come from a breakaway. There is no sustained offensive pressure coming out of these CB South Titans, and that's going to be the one thing I'd have to imagine the coaching staff is going to talk to them about when they go in that locker room, because that is not how you win this game. You need to sustain offensive pressure, and you need to get North Penn working on their heels. They're completely comfortable in this game so far. They have had really not much to worry about other than when things were tied up at 3-3. Samuel Norton came out, and he ended that momentum. Yes. You can't let your momentum get killed almost immediately. They should have came right back at him, and they should have came out swinging. But they kind of backed down, and we didn't see any offensive rhythm out of them after that opportunity.
Absolutely. Ever since those stretches, or Jane, you want to get a point in here?
Yeah, I think it shows. I would just wanted to mention the 14 shots on goal by CB South. They really, I think if they start taking more shots on net, I think it might change. It might take some pressure off a little bit. I think it might,
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Absolutely.
How do you say it might swing the
swing the momentum?
Yeah, swing the momentum towards.
You can
CB
always
South.
see the cogs turning.
Yeah, I'm
like a
trying.
cartoon.
But he's in his rookie season. Come on, everybody.
Exactly.
Give it to him. Give it to him here.
But I think the only question mark that it still remains for North Penn, they've looked dominant in every aspect of the game. But like Jaden just mentioned, CB South only has 14 shots on goal. They've scored on 3 of them. The goaltending of Andrew Norton, a bit of a question mark. We haven't had to see too much of him tonight. Are you worried about Andrew Norton if CB South is able to sustain pressure?
Absolutely not. We were talking about a star-studded goalie here. I have absolutely full faith in him to be able to stand tall in the net tonight.
Yeah, if you're CB South, the only way you win this game is by controlling it and overwhelming North Penn, which no team has been able to do this year in the past year. And that's going to be so difficult to do.
He's listed as an all SHSHL first team player. He's one of the most incredible goalies in the league.
Yeah, if you're CB South, I think the only way you're going to be able to get back into this game is you got to be unpredictable. You got to get in the middle of all of it. You got to be intense. You got to be physical. You got to be violent. Honestly, you got to just come out here, throw everything at the wall, and hope something sticks.
To be honest, we saw the same thing. If we want to run back to CB South versus CB East, CB South was down 2-1 in that game against CB East. They weren't sure. Oh no, sorry, was it 2-0? They were down
1-0.
It was 1-0 going into the second intermission. They were down. They couldn't get past the goaltending, but they went into the locker room and they found something in the breakdown of the goalie, and they saw that if you got the rebound off of them, it was almost guaranteed that you could score the goal.
Yes.
And they came out and they scored 2 unanswered goals, and it won them the game. So honestly, if you really think about it, I'm confident that this coaching staff, this is, if anything, this is the team that can take a look at the goalie and say, this is where we can find the flaw, and we need to attack, attack, attack.
And there is something there. I mean, we've seen Andrew Norton come out of the net a lot.
Yes.
That's been really interesting to see. That's not something I expected to see in a championship.
You cannot let that fly. Like, if you're CB South, there is a golden goal opportunity in that situation.
You have to capitalize on that. You got to get downfield, and you got to run into the goalie, do something, get that puck, and get it in that net. You got to capitalize. Just find anything to capitalize
anyone tell
on.
He likes a physical hockey game.
Like
yeah, me and Jaden are like fist bumping through the fights. It's great.
His neck, like, where's a head?
I should be in the crowd right now. I should be a camera in the crowd. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, this is
for once he's actually willing to be the camera guy in the crowd.
I'm not complaining. Yeah, but no, we have an incredible game here. This is I couldn't have asked for anything better. I don't think. But
6-3.
I'm hoping for a closer game. I hope that CB South does get back into it. That'll make it interesting.
Now, for our primetime picks,
oh, no.
Of course, we all took across the board. We all took North Penn. I and Christina are the only ones left standing.
True.
She had 6-3. I had 7-4 North Penn. So let's give you guys a second chance to join back in as the teams take the ice here.
Do we get a MacGuffin?
What do you guys think the final score and who will win this game will be?
I'll start myself. I'm thinking that CB South is going to find something in Andrew Norton across this intermission, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think it's going to be 8-5 North Penn. That's my MacGuffin for messing up the first prediction.
I'm going 9-7. 9-7. I think CB South will find something. I think they'll come again with some goals late, but I think it'll be too little, too late, and I think North Penn's going to put it away with the late goal. And just win this game. I mean, this is a team that's built for a championship, and I think they'll get it tonight.
Last but not least, Clemmer.
I think 10-6 towards the end of that second period. Samuel Norton took a hit. He looked like getting up. He was a little slow, so I think going into the third might be a little affected by that. But I think the rest of the North Penn's team can pull through and put points on that board.
Well, hope you took the over. Let's close it out here, Ethan.
There is 17 minutes left to go in the SHSHL season. One more period for eternal history for one of these two teams. Don't go anywhere. Last period of the season only on Rally.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and...
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown.
34 minutes have come and gone here as we begin the third period. There's 17 more to go. This one goes out of boundaries, and we'll get a face-off coming up, but we've got an incredible third period coming up here on the Rally Sports Network, Ethan.
Yeah, and I can only imagine the nerves for CB South players right now. They've got to find something and something big in themselves in these last 17 minutes in order to make this comeback. And they know how much it hurts to come up 8 games short. They had the same story play out a year ago. They do not want it to happen again, but you've got to really pull off what would be a phenomenal comeback here.
With some speed now, out of his own end, he passes it up to Cabrelas. Norton lets this deflect off his stick, and now Lord chasing to it. Shingle able to keep a hold of the puck, and now tries to find Boyle on the point, but ends up kicking it to Daniel Cabrelas. Across the middle of the ice, up to Kelly Del Ricky. And now with some speed, Sanigo's in chase with Kelly Del Ricky. Moves the puck and almost had an opportunity. And that's where they're best down the breakaway, and that's going to be an easy boarding call.
And I love the sense of urgency from Sanigo.
Cross-checking.
And then North Penn makes another mistake. The last time CB South was on the penalty, they buried one, and they've scored first in each of the first 2 periods. So watch out here as they try to put themselves in it. This place will explode if they score.
Kelly Del Ricky going to the boards. Going to the penalty box after a cross check along the boards. Just can't do that. And now here we go. It's a big Central Bucks South Titans power play. Montonga leaves the puck for Jamison Crouch. Titans clogged up in their own end as they move some speed now to the near side. First team all SHSHL, Jamison Crouch, Slabo. Now whiffs on the one-timer, moves it across the ice in dangerous spot across the crease. Fry almost had a golden shot as now both racing to the puck. This couldn't be a bigger power play for the Titans. You know they got to come in clutch here.
They were able to convert on the first one. Just see, North Penn, you have to imagine, made some adjustments after that as the mic goes flying into the ground. Sorry about that.
So now Slabo to the near side. Sinigo passes it off to Gibson. Gibson holds and poke checked away. Salvati's pressed up. Slabo wanted a call as he was pressed down onto the ice there and now loses his stick. He is literally wishing for a call as Shingle with a big opportunity. Holds off the check and now offside's finally called. Slabo goes down hard and he is none too happy. Is honestly, he was just getting beat up that sequence.
Yeah, he's had a lot of that happen tonight. It has been a up and down ride for Slobo tonight, and it has been a...
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but he definitely deserved some kind of penalty going his way.
For sure.
As he was just getting thrown around.
Not common for a guy like him either.
There are multiple situations where I feel a penalty could have been deserved, but furthermore, we're going to play on.
And in fairness to the referees, you feel like it has been consistent across both sides, just letting them play.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't really, you don't want to be the referee that ends up deciding the game.
Right. So nerves for both sides.
Puck back up to Fry. Now Lord has it. Takes this one across the logo and with some speed moves past the blue line. Lombardi to the near side. Norton picks up on it. And now holds it up around the back of the net. Dishes this one off to Boyle. Boyle racing back and now passes off to Cabrelas. Cabrelas not able to reach. So backed up in her own end as North Penn trying to do something shorthanded. Norton just holding the puck up on the far side and he goes down hard. Again, a situation of the refs really don't want to get involved here. You got to let the boys play.
No, but at some point, you've got to keep this game under control. We've seen things go south, specifically in that last game with North Penn against Pennsbury. So there's a fine line.
So maybe a make-up call there, or make-up no call. As this one back out to the face-off circle. Norton holds, backs up from the blue line, gets past Gibson. Some smooth moves. But the poke check here from Fry is now cleared around the near side. Haasted are able to get a hold of it. Gets a pass off to Leahy, and now the glove saved by Napolitano. Leaves it for Lord. Off the bank pass, Leahy gets on top of it, and now if an opportunity moves it to Cabrelas, and he's not going to take that dangerous spot. Could have gotten injured moving for the middle of the ice like that with two defensemen in front of him. North Penn just playing keep away here. The Titans really just have nothing they can do against them.
Yeah, time is valuable here for CB South. Only 13 minutes to score 3 goals, so both a lot of time and also not that much.
So just one shot for them so far in this third period as the penalty officially killed. And this is looking increasingly dim. The Titans need some kind of spark here, anything, if they want to find themselves back in this game.
And that is just a testament to this North Penn defense, who has been dominant all season long. They let up the least amount of goals in the league by 18, and that is shown through in the playoffs.
Cabrelas banks the puck off the boards, and now Sanigo just slaps this into North Penn territory. Norton out of the net. Almost got a poke check. He's gotten very risky with coming out of the net so far tonight. Across the blue line, Salvati from the dots. Rips the shot. It goes off the net. As now Cabrelas tiptoes the blue line, and the shot caught up in traffic. From the near side, Salvati tries to find his teammate, but getting on top of it here is Fry. Sanigo clears. Line change coming for the Titans. Daniel Cabrelas up along the boards, and now poked away. Hostetter backs up, bank pass over to Cabrelas. Gibson now giving him some trouble as he's just trying to get the puck away from these Knights.
Story of the third period so far has been the Knight defense.
Gibson rips the shot. This one goes off the left pad and stops.
They are shutting this Titan offense down. They are just, I've said it a couple times tonight, just a suffocating unit. And even for an incredible offense like CB South, they are being shut down tonight.
I'd like to thank all our viewers tonight in our audience, making these broadcasts possible. Make sure to subscribe. Continue supporting the Rally Sports Network. From the far side, backing up is Boyle. Dishes this one back out to the logo. Jamison Crouch moves this over to Slobo. Kotoriki gets the puck, and North Penn with some movement. Back out to the neutral zone. They look to break into Titans territory as here comes the dump and chase. Ashobrod takes the hit from Norton, and now Shingle in front of the net, but poked away, and now some ricochets as North Penn's really cooking with fire. Boyle along the far side. Now moves it, calling for the pass is Samuel Norton. No offsides. Kelly Del Ricky moves this up to Cabral. Shingle one-timer. Stays out. Boyle over to Norton. Norton holds, tries to move past the defenseman. Ostrobrod gets the clear they needed. And icing called. Face-off coming up in Titans territory.
You feel like it's almost like a whole new game compared to that first maybe 1.5 periods of hockey where we saw those just shootout. And now things are just grinding to a halt. I think in large part thanks to the North Penn defense. And they can play that way, obviously. They've got a 3-goal lead. So definitely quite the safety cushion.
Probably the worst cover of Country Roads I've ever heard playing in this arena. If we want to bring you guys into the arena,
be careful with the copyrighted music.
That was not copyrighted. I can guarantee you. That did not get published. I hope. As Hostetter moves this up to Dunn. Dunn has Willison, but not able to get the pass to him.
Luckily, our viewers couldn't hear that one.
We saved you guys at home for not hearing that.
You should subscribe for that.
So Lord now moves across the logo and flicks this over the blue line. Norton comes out of net. So Willison with the puck gets the check from Sanigo. And now DiMarino backing up. Lombardi with some speed. Tries to get it past the defenseman and does. Now passes over to Dunn. And that would have been golden if he would have had it.
And North Penn knows you feel like you get one more, you put this one away. So you've got to stay at least somewhat aggressive. It's not over till it's over with these Titans.
Sends it back to Hostetter. Lord now over to Fry. Oligora backs up. Off the boards. And now out of play. Third period, 9 minutes and 47 seconds to go. We'll get a word from our sponsors. Take it away, Ethan.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience with over 8,000 square feet of brand-new name-brand equipment and outdoor running trail on a state-of-the-art outdoor fitness rig. Transcend takes every workout further, from personal training and group fitness to small group sessions and their specialized speed school for high school athletes. Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken.
So, Ethan, you had the information on when these two teams' last championships were? When was it?
I believe CB South. I don't have that off the top of my head. For
you want to check that? Should be on our Instagram,
it was
actually.
About 10 years ago, 2016.
Puck goes off the right pad. And now Frey rips the shot, but he's hit hard by Salvati. Bone-rattling hit in front of the net. And now here comes Kelly Del Ricky, moving along the near side and just ends up tossing this one in the Titans territory. Should be on our story there, Ethan. You can follow us on Instagram at Rally Sports Network. as now Gibson moves us across the boards.
CB South 2018, so 9-year gap for them. Or I guess.
And when was North Penn?
North Penn would be, I believe, 2016. Let me fact check myself. 2014.
So 12 years on one side and 8 years on the other side. Salvati in front of the net fires, and it goes off the chest of Napolitano, but he's able to cover up and make the save.
Which is what a revival story for the North Penn program, obviously being 12 years, and now, like I mentioned a week ago, or not a week ago, that was yesterday, this is a team with aspirations that stretch far beyond the SHSHL. They're looking to repeat as Flyers Cup champions, which they were able to do in 2025 despite not winning the SHSHL.
So Boyle moves along the far side boards, and there was an old adage that got told to us that if you won the SHSHL, you didn't win the Flyers Cup.
Oh, yes. That was in the old, they mentioned there used to be a 3-game series.
3-game series. I could not imagine.
I would like it back just for purely content reasons.
That would be crazy.
I understand why they did away with it. Due to the exhaustion.
You would genuinely ruin your team before the Flyers Cup tournament.
Like, that is diabolical.
I think they said a coach literally just told them one day, we're not doing it. You can do one game.
I guess he kind of does have the power there.
Lombardi moves the puck up to the far side, and now here comes Shingle with the puck, pass it off to Norton. Norton fires it off the crossbar.
So close to number 4.
And Norton calling it for it again. Now here comes the high shot from Ismael Cabrelas. Face-off coming up as Napolitano made the glove save.
And Norton chirping the CB South student section. He wants this one. He is enjoying himself out there. All smiles from number 7 as Ilya giving him a wave. But he has been dominating tonight, and he knows it.
Ilya thinks he's part of the team right now.
Ilya's going to break the huddle. North Penn on him.
From the near side, Leahy moves this over and left out in front of the net. Boyle flips it up to Salvati. Salvati collects, sees, and passes. It's Lombardi back over to Boyle. Wraparound passing is now left out in front of the net, and it is finally cleared. That one stayed there for a long period of time.
Story of the night for the North Penn offense. They've had plenty of those.
Napolitano thought he had it, but it was just to the right of his pad. And now here comes the shot from Salvati off the right pad once again. Lombardi from a good spot, flips it over to Salvati. Salvati tried to get it to the crease and now moved out to the neutral zone. CB South student section trying to get their team back in it.
Been far too quiet there for far too long.
Fry dishes it over. Andrew Norton thought about coming out of net, but Lombardi's able to collect it. Gets this up to Dunn. And now Salvati from the far side. It's poke-checked away by Ostrobrat. Salvati and Lord fight for it. Lord is second-team All-SHSHL player. Slobo with some speed has Daniel Cabrelas in front of him, and he ends up tripping. So North Penn come away with the puck once again. Salvati races to it and puts the shot on Napolitano. After the play, he put a stick on him, and they're not happy about that. They wanted the call, and they're honestly not getting it.
Yeah, and just some angst starting to bubble to the surface here for CB South. Only 6 minutes and 49 seconds to go. It's crazy to think after the first 2 periods we might have a scoreless third, and they know that the clock is ticking, and it is not their friend.
Nathan Napolitano is not happy at all about that.
No.
He was expecting to get that call. Now Willison. And like we said, this North Penn team, they know how to get in your head. As now here comes a big opportunity from Sinigo. Fires in. This one inaccurate. Owen Frey dishes it behind him. Gets this off to Daniel Cabrelas. Moves it over. Now along the far side, Hostetter. Cabrelas in chase. Norton comes out of the net, but icing called. Face-off coming up in Titans territory with just 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
And honestly, any minute now, I'd like to see them use their timeout. There is nothing going for them offensively, and you've only got 6 minutes and 20 seconds to figure it out. Well, your season is over, and you would get, also, you got to think about it, swept by your rivals in one season. Obviously, CB South wins tonight. Who cares about the first two games? North Penn wins tonight. They get the sweep. And the trophy. More importantly, the trophy.
Yeah, they get a season sweep and the SHSHL trophy we saw earlier. And I don't think it's in the arena yet.
It's in the building.
It's in the building. I don't think it's in the rink.
We're keeping a watchful eye.
I mean, I can see it out through the doors. It's still at its table. But I am sure in the next few minutes we'll see it enter the building. We'll have Jaden keep a watchful eye on the trophy.
Hearing the Stanley Cup is also in the building.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup's here, but we're not giving it to anyone. It's given to the Rally Sports Network squad.
I'm taking it home tonight.
Shingle fires this one over. It goes off the iron. I heard Ilya's going to eat cereal out of the Stanley Cup. Now Shingle with the one-timer. And this one, caught by Napolitanos, things are going to slow down.
43 shots on goal for North Penn, just 18 for the Titans. I mean, that and Samuel Norton are my two biggest stories of the night.
The Hatters arriving into the building as they prepare to take on Plymouth Whitemarsh following tonight's game.
That'll also be a thriller. Those two teams have some history, and from what we were told walking into the building, I'll just quote them directly. Nobody likes the Hatters. So that'll be fun.
That came from an unnamed coaching staff source.
That came from an unnamed commentator named Ilya Root. No, I'm kidding.
That came from a unnamed, anonymous coaching staff member. Nobody likes the Hatters, is the quote. Now this one in front of the net. The Titans may have one, but the whistle comes, and now here comes some fighting.
He's surrounded.
As Slobo's getting hit hard.
He's getting into it with Norton.
Norton now getting physical. And now another one is Lagora and Dunn getting into it. Here comes Silvati.
He took his skate off.
Silvati and Fry having some contact.
Norton, I believe, took Slobodian's skate off. Oh, I'm wrong.
As things are just getting incredible. I don't think that would be possible. If he took his skate off, that'd be a problem.
Oh, that was his own skate. I apologize. But Slobodian looked like he was trying to just jam it out of his glove, and then, well, he was surrounded by about 5 North Penn players, so it wasn't exactly the smartest strategy.
So, mind all the physicality. Give it up for Andrew Norton, standing tall in the net.
10 toes down.
I have no idea how that puck stayed out. There was like 3 players on top of him, but he still stands strong, and the score is still 6-3.
He's got the bleached hair, giving some love to his student section. What a moment for him.
Student section absolutely loving it. North Penn out and about.
And CB South just look both physically but specifically mentally exhausted.
Timeout coming from CB South, and this is a much-needed one with 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the third period. We'll get one last word from our sponsors before we find out who will be the champion of the SHSHL National League.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finney's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finney McGee's Pub on Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 minutes and 16 seconds to decide the championship. You're live here on the Rally Sports Network. Daniel McDevitt, joined by Ethan Whitney. The shot by Fry. Ilya Rubis directing tonight's action. Jaden Glemmer on the camera. As this puck escapes and now going down hard to the ice there. And some physical action out of Kelly Del Ricky. And Slobo feeling the contact. So he's slow to get up.
It has been a rough night for Slobo. I mean, luckily he's got that goal.
At a certain point here, like, the referee's got to get involved and give some penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I mentioned, just keeping control of the game. That is something that they have struggled to do.
So, face-off coming up from the near side. So, from the far side, Boyle picks up on the puck. We'll send Ethan Whitney down at the 1 minute mark to get our player of the game interview. So don't go anywhere. We'll have the trophy presentation and we'll have our player of the game interview with whichever team pulls away with the win. 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Norton lets the puck get behind him. Kelly Del Ricky pressed up along the boards. Now back out to Slobo. Slobo with a shot. It's on the chest of Norton. He stands tall and makes the save.
Love the bleached hair from Norton, just to give him some props here. Not many people can pull that off. He is one of them. No, I just feel the need because a ton of kids at my school do it every year, and I won't lie, none of them look as good as he does with the bleached hair. And I feel the need to give some credit.
These are some statements, okay.
Yeah, we get a close-up shot there.
So face-off coming up. It's going to be Frey and Solvati coming up. And it looks like
I'm sorry,
Norton's having some equipment malfunctions.
I
think he's getting a mask change.
I really need to just stick to hockey.
So, yeah, it looks like Norton's going to be getting a new mask.
He's taking a lot of them off the mask tonight. Not too surprising.
I wonder what the exact equipment malfunction there is, but he's got a backup mask on. Wonder if that'll affect his vision in any way.
You have to imagine maybe for the better.
Back over to Sinigo. Pressed up along the boards as Hostetter trying to poke it away. Frey kicks it. And now Dominic Gibson moves the puck, trying to get it to the net. He's hit hard.
Oof.
Solvati met him like a brick wall.
Just more and more physicality as this game is entering its final stages. The sense of urgency increasing.
Jamison Crouch trying to get the puck to Sinigo. Now down to the near side and called for icing.
3 minutes, 54 seconds left. Have to imagine what was said along the benches there for the Titans. And wonder when they start to consider pulling Napolitano. You need 3 goals in 4 minutes against a goalie who is one of the best in the league.
Time is ticking and it's not your ally. In a face-off circle, it's Norton versus Fry. As Norton has him tied up, and now the Knights secure the puck. Back out onto the near side. Poked away by Norton. And now here comes Shingle. This is the pass off, no look to Lombardi. And Montonga kicks it up, but Norton able to intercept it. Got it before it went to the blue line. And now making some separation. Dishes it off to Lombardi. Lombardi thought about the shot, but Sinigo got in front of him in time. Now Crouch playing Norton. There's a star-on-star battle here. As going down is Norton, but he still keeps the puck after the 2-on-1. Lombardi back out. The shot ripped, but the Crouch block gets in the way. Montonga putting it all on the line. And you would think North Penn is the team down here the way they're playing. Lombardi.
Yeah, it's clear they spoke about they want to end this right here, right now.
They are just in control as Shingle now fires. And this one left out in the crease. Tried to get the wraparound there was Ismael Cabrelas. This one sent back and called for icing. 2 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the third period of hockey here in the SHL Championship.
I mean, my heart's starting to race up here in the booth. This is incredible. Just 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. If North Penn can complete the story, it is one of the best we've seen in a while. But still time left, and I'm not calling it over.
Desperation mode here. If you are the Titans, you need your best guys to come in clutch. And as they launch this one in the Knights' territory, it looks like the Knights are again going to take it away. Kelly Del Ricky moving this into the neutral zone as Gibson in front of him. They're just going to dump and chase.
Gotta pull Napolitano soon.
Zastrobrod takes the puck. Salvati in front of him. Tried to get the pass off to Fry, but he didn't see it.
He's still out there. I'm surprised.
From the far side, Cabrelas flips it over. Fry holds it. And now Kelly Del Ricky getting in the way. Slobo just clears this across the blue line. They're trying to apply pressure here, but time is quickly fading. They just seem demoralized. As now Christopher Salvati moves this across the blue line, loses possession, and now Slobo takes the puck away, dishes it off to Fry. The alternate captain fires, and now left out in front of the net. He almost had it. Norton goes down hard, and he is stopped here. As they didn't like that, he tried to finish the play. It's now Daniel Cabrelas getting in the way. Norton went down hard. He's still down.
Slobo just with a unnecessary late shot there. On the other side of the ice, though, very surprised to see Nathan Napolitano still in the net. But hope
So
Norton's all
just
right.
gave the thumbs up to the doctor, and the doctor's walking off.
He ain't leaving.
So he is staying in this game. He's got 1:38 to close it out. And if that doesn't give drive to your team, I don't know what will. Staying out after the injury.
With the student section, he's having himself a heck of a time.
He does not want to leave this game.
All smiles.
So face-off coming up. It's Samuel Norton versus Owen Frey. The Knights win the face-off. Minute and just over 30 seconds. Boyle pressed up into the boards. As now a scrum ensues for the puck. Both squads trying to fight for possession here as Boyle has it pressed up. Samuel Norton skates through and now across the blue line with some speed. Had the referee in front of him, and now he's going to move out. This is his usual move of wrapping around the net. He usually moves a high slot, but now back out to the neutral zone. They're killing time. So back out to the near side. Cabrelas leaves it away. O'Regan. Moves it up to the far side. North Penn with some huge opportunity here. Boyle. Time expiring. Just about 4 dimes to go. As now Boyle moves it near side. It goes back into Titans territory and called for icing. And now in the booth, Ilya Rubis.
Yep, joining you as Ethan goes for the interview, and very happy to join you guys for the last minute of this game. As it appears that this North Penn Knights team will be your SHSHL champions.
You heard it here first, folks.
27 seconds.
So now, move to the near side. The Knights win the face-off and hold the puck. Little out there. Evans tries to play it. 15 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. As now holding him down there, and we might get a whistle, but 10 seconds to go. The shot by Slobo, and not able to go. 5 seconds. This one is going to be cleared. Perfection completed. The Knights stand alone, and at long last, the Knights have finished the story. North Penn are SHSHL champions. Ladies and gentlemen, North Penn has carried the standard all season long. We'll let you take in the moment here. Your final score is 6-3. North Penn carry the trophy tonight against a fearless CB South team, but The undefeated Knights rise to the moment and capture the Suburban High School Hockey League Championship and have completed a perfect undefeated season in the most demanding way possible. This wasn't easy. It wasn't given. It was earned. Champions of the SHSHL, Ilya.
And I could not think of a more deserving team. This is a team that has been undefeated for an entire year with this win today. And I mean, they just deserved it all season. No one could beat them. No one could really hang with them. And they showed tonight why they are the best team in the SHSHL. And yeah, this is historic. This is incredible. What we saw tonight was pure domination, and we saw a team that wanted it, and they've wanted it since the beginning of the year, and they got it. They got it by any means necessary. And here they are, undefeated. Perfect season, as they are going to be handed the trophy right now, right below us. Handed out championship hats. How about that? Oh, man.
They got championship hats. That's huge.
I need me one of those.
Incredible. The North Penn Knights are officially champions of the SHSHL, and we'll get to hear from our...
They're going to take a picture first, I would imagine.
So they're presenting the trophy. We'll see if we can get a word.
And they are lining up for the picture.
Yeah, we're going to try to get the mic on the... Yeah, we got the mic on the PA announcer, so we'll let our PA announcer take it over from here. We'll be back with you in just a second. So our PA announcer is going to take over. Your SHSHL champions lift the trophy.
Wow.
As CB South watching the other side, they're going to celebrate with the student section.
Student section definitely played a role this game and all season. And they're getting some love right now in return for the love they gave all year. And
they're more than happy to carry that trophy.
That trophy's going to have quite the entrance into North Penn High School. And they're taking the net.
They're taking the net. They're actually taking the net.
Yeah. Oh my
Can you believe it? What a game there. As they get the team photo, and this is going to be remembered for decades to come when they look back on what was an undefeated season. Ladies and gentlemen, once again I say it, your 2026 SHSHL champions, the North Penn Knights.
Incredible. Look at those guys.
What an incredible squad.
Yeah.
They have shown the standard for perfection.
They deserved it. Yeah, this is the team. This is the team to beat, and no one could beat them. Oh my goodness. And the atmosphere is electric right now, at least on that North Penn sideline, as CB South exits defeated. But yeah, that was a good effort. I won't knock CB South.
So we're waiting on Ethan Whitney to bring our player of the game interview. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, you knew it. Samuel Norton is your player of the game here in the SHSHL Championship. After what a performance. So we'll take it, let Ethan take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ethan Whitney here with the player of the game, Samuel Norton. Sam, you are an SHSHL champion. How does it feel?
Feels great. Feels great. Awesome.
And you were able to get under their skin the whole night long. Take me to that in a rivalry game, a revenge game at that for the semifinals a year ago.
I mean, we know CB South's always a good team. They always play hard, play physical. It's always a tough game, but we came out and we were just a better team, and it was a great game.
A lot of them have cleared out now, but how are these guys behind you? They're all gone now. But how are they helpful tonight just for the mentality, the atmosphere?
I mean, it's awesome to have people come to the games, playing in the first, second with packed barn. It's awesome. It's fun to sell you into when you score, and just great time. Makes it more enjoyable for us.
All right, we won't take up too much of your time. Congratulations, Sam. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
An incredible interview out of Samuel Norton there. As you know, he's feeling the energy. He just finished an amazing season.
Yeah,
a storybook season.
Capped it off with a hat trick tonight, and man, what a player! Part of an incredible team, and
4 goals on the night. What a performance!
4 goals. That's to be that big a part of perfection. That cannot be understated.
It's the whole team as well. Just what a team.
His brother
as he just showed Aiden Quigley out there on the ice. An incredible goalie as they split the starts all year long. And you got to give your flowers to him as well. He had an incredible season to bring them here and was a big part of this undefeated run. But just, you could name every player on that team. They are the reason. And they together are an undefeated squad here in the SHSHL.
Yeah, and this is a team that had a shot at immortality, undefeated, perfect, and they got it tonight. They got immortality, and that's something that very few players achieve in their high school careers. And yeah, congratulations to all those young men, every single one of them, and to all their fans, and congratulations to everybody watching this stream, and thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, you reached the end of the season.
So that'll do it from Hatfield Ice, where a champion has been crowned, and the 2025-26 Suburban High School Hockey League season comes to a close with a final score of 6-3. But before we go, we want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who's joined us this season, whether you watched one game or every game, whether you're in the building or tuning in from home. High school hockey is about more than wins and losses. It's about community. It's about pride. It's about the memories that last along after the final horn sounds, like this championship storybook season. And we're grateful you chose to spend those moments with us here on the Rally Sports Network. None of this is possible without the incredible support of our sponsors. And we want to sincerely thank Finney McGee's, Dress to the Nines, JJ Glassworks, and Transcend Fitness for believing in local athletes, local programs, and local coverage. Your support helps shine a light on these players, these teams in this league. We cannot thank you enough. Now, on behalf of everyone who worked behind the scenes all season long, Ethan Whitney, Ethan Lavolsi, Jaden Clemmer, Ilya Rubis, Christina Novak, and the entire Rally Sports Network crew, I'm Daniel McDevitt saying thank you for letting us be a part of your season for the final time this year from Hatfield Ice. So long, thank you for watching, and good night.